This is Tyler, Kevin's friend. I'm here with Team
Wild Windsor 12. Let me get a shout out right now. First, I'm going to say right now, this was the Las Vegas Regional, people. We bust out. We went hard right now. Please, I'm going to tell you right now, there was 240 players. I'll tell you right now, those 240 players came to play. First, I'm going to give out a shout out to a couple of Yugi tubers because even though I haven't been in the Yugi tube game, I'm going to tell you right now, great Yugi tubers. Vexicus, 4666, I think is what it is. Vexicus, I'm sorry if I messed up your channel. MCO40, always a great channel. All these players, all these great people, great channels. But right now, I just did a posting vid on my channel about my homie Tyler getting 14th place. I personally got 20th place at the Las Vegas Regional that we were top 32. Got the invite. It was 8 rounds. I went 6-2 with Clifford's. Right now I'm gonna give you the deck list. This is my personal build. I literally got called the swaggiest, and I mean swaggiest player at this Las Vegas Regional. I'll tell you this right now. But for your information, people, let me go ahead and give you this deck list. So let's go on to the main deck right now. So main deck's gonna start with this. Oh, you got your standard right now. You got those 3 decks because you like to open these.
You
like
main scouts.
Oh yeah, you main them. I was gonna think signing them, but you I want to main them. So we got 3 scouts standard. I went double disc. I feel like even though the disc provides for mainly OTK purposes, but you only needed 2, honestly, just because of the new support and how I run my build, so I only ran 2. Also, only ran 1 stealth, and here's my personal opinion. I ran Shell just because Shell obliges and opens up so many OTK potential, so many OTK options, so much opinions. Stealth is great, but obviously it will not get you that OTK potential, and it only bounces back to the hand. So that's why I felt it's good against extra deck. It's not a good against just normal meta. So I only ran this at 1 and 1, and it worked out perfectly the entire day without doubt. All right, then we got the standard. We got the 3 carriers. Standard. That's a main objective. You have to get these. It's just the standard. And then for my build, I was gonna run 3 Helix. I only ran 2 today. Just felt like I was gonna search it out with my duality, search it out overall in general, and the main purpose was just to get into the deck for sacrifice. So I only ran 2 today, and I feel 2 is the standard for all players. I just feel like overall it's gonna be the best. It's how you should run it. And then also, people will give me heat for this, but I ran 1 Trampolinix. And I ran 1 Monolith. I feel it was the most consistent just because I could always search the Pendulum Zone if I really needed it. And also, opening up the Trampolinix was absolutely ridiculous. It gives you so many plays. However, you don't want to run so much more that it gives you such inconsistencies. So I felt like 1 and 1 was the point. So I ran that. Then Spell line, that was my monster lineup. That was perfect as it was. Spell lineup, 2 dualities. This was a last minute change. I was not going to run dualities. I was going to run the 2nd Trampolinix and a 3rd Helix. However, my friends were telling me that they want me to dig deeper in the deck. You really got to just deck thin with this deck. So I really took their advice on it and ran the double duality, and it paid off today really great. Also, I ran triple upstart. Upstart, you just makes it a 37 card deck off the start, and you already have consistency in this deck. So why not make it even more consistent? So I ran triple upstart. I ran triple Summoner's Art, standard, you have to, no question. Triple Sacrifice, amazing card, great card, best card of the deck, absolutely. Then here's my personal thing. I ran double Storm and double MST. A lot of people are giving me heat for only running a double MST. The MST is only great in the mirror match, and honestly, MST today sucked. Honestly, everything I activated MST on was a chainable trap or was a sacrifice in the mirror match. Storm was the MVP just because this card gets you OTKs, gives you the OTK potential, gives you everything you need, triggers your sacrifice, gives you everything. So I'm telling you right now, Storm, I would consider bumping this to 3. MST, I would still leave this at 2 regardless, but I would consider bumping Storm to 3 just because opening Storm most of the time led to a game-winning scenario. So that's what I felt was the best thing. All right. Also, here I ran some one-ofs. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Laser Clip, 1 Swords at Dawn. A lot of people were giving me questions for these. A lot of people messaged me saying, "Hey, why are you running Swords at Dawn? Don't you think it's a slow card?" I felt Swords at Dawn was the best card during end phases and just declaration of attack. Oh, excuse me, guys. Also, just gives me so many more options. And also, game-winning card. Won 3 games because of this. Snatch steal. Just because everybody knows you wouldn't give snatch steal. Don't even lie, people. Tyler, give me that camera real quick. Look at me real quick. Don't lie, people. You snatch and steal games. All right. Now, so pretty much that's the spell lineup. I felt like if anything were to change, probably the storm lineup or put on an extra storm. But other than that, I never needed third MST. Trap lineup ran 1 climate change. I felt like this was necessity because of how much people had main deck and side deck for Clifford's. So I felt that was necessity. So that was 1. I ran double skill drain. This I felt was like a really great card all day. Like if they say it's bad in the mirror match, however, like even in the mirror match, like when they try and declare an attack, bumps my monster up and also just gives me an extra attack for damage. Just like I think it's still great. So it won me so many games in the mirror, even if people say it's bad. So that was one thing. And people, ladies and gentlemen, look at me right now. I'm in my suit. I'm ready to swag. I'm already swagger. Bexicus 4666. Everybody, let's know. I brought my top hat to Vegas too. Personal tech in my Clifford's double magical hat. I tell you right now, people, this is way better than Soul Transition. Soul Transition is such a conditional state of game. I'll tell you right now, you trigger a magical hat when people don't expect it, you win the game. You search double scout, you search anything, and your monster get reset.
Sacrifice?
Oh yeah, your double sacrifice. You can get double sacrifice search. You can get double scout if you need it, or fucking just anything. I'll tell you right now, MVP right now. Alright, so double magical hats, really good card. And then finally, double vanities wraps up the main deck. I felt like if anything in the main deck would change, it would honestly just be that storm. But overall, the main deck was perfect. Honestly, the main deck ran so perfectly. Alright, then I'm gonna tell you right now, people, Cliffords don't need an extra deck. You could use it. I went 6-2 today without even using my extra deck once. I'm sorry. If you're a good player, you know how to play Cliffords. I'm sorry. That's if you take offense to that, that's not my problem. All right, we go to extra deck. I'm gonna tell you right now, this was my extra deck. Swift Scarecrows. Side deck. Pretty much 2 double Swift Scarecrows. Tyler, double Swift Scarecrows right here. I would change these for Wabakus in a heartbeat, just because I feel Wabaku would be a better card against the mirror. I didn't know Swift Scarecrow targets, so double Swift Scarecrow. It's gonna be changed soon. Double Maxi. Double Maxi, I felt like I used it twice today. Didn't really get a chance to go off against BA, so I felt Double Maxi was fine. Double Flying C, used against the Teller Knights, really slowed it down, but I still would have preferred it to be a little bit better. Double Monarch Stormforth, standard, gets rid of boards, people don't see it coming, just ridiculous. Double Spell Shattering for the mirror, because you need it in the mirror. It wins the mirror. Like, I hate it every other match. There's no other game you would want to have it, but Spell Shattering Arrow in the mirror, ridiculously good. It's the 5th MST. 4th and 5th. Here's my 3rd MST on that one. Pretty much, I never needed the 3rd MST all day. I felt like the Storms did all of it, so never needed the 3rd MST. Finally, the 1 Vanities, the third one. I had 1 Soul Drain, and then finally, double Shadow Prisoning. So that rounds up my deck. That pretty much the side and main deck. Pretty much, people, I'll tell you right now, this is my exclusive deck. I'm giving shout outs right now because I want these people to hear. I want Bexicus to say, hey, look at this build. I know it's Clifford's. I don't give a hell if it is Clifford's. Let's go ahead and post it. Let me get a posting right. Let me get a shout out. I'm shouting out this channel so hard. MCO40, let's go. Right now, I'm telling you right now, Clifford's, in my opinion, best deck just in general. My homie Tyler got 14th place. I got 20th place. Had to play my homie fucking knew my deck in and out with volcanics. But either way, I tell you, my build of Clifford's I feel is very original. Even though people were saying people already ran it, I felt like I never even looked at the people's posting. So I feel like I like my deck going forward. I'm going to be going to Nats. See you guys there. Thank you for the shout out, and I shout out all the personal people on Yugioh too. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out.